Please pause for the moment of silence. Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Good morning, Texans. I'm Bailey Staten.
And I'm Grace White. Let's get right into our news stories.
On Capitol Hill, the FBI probe into the sexual assault allegations against Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh have been expanded, following criticism from Democratic senators that the scope of the investigation was too narrow to heed any solid results. However, regardless of the FBI probe, President Trump has the utmost confidence in his nominee, having this to say about Kavanaugh.
I think that Judge Kavanaugh is doing pretty well, it seems to me, over the last 24 hours. A lot is going to depend on what comes back from the FBI in terms of their additional number 7 investigation. But I think that Judge Kavanaugh is doing very well right now. Hopefully, as Mitch said, they'll have a vote by the end of the week, and it will be a positive vote. But it will be dependent on what comes back from the FBI.
The confirmation vote for Judge Kavanaugh is likely to occur this weekend.
On Monday, 2 envelopes delivered to the Pentagon's mail center had trace amounts of ricin, a deadly toxin found in castor beans. The contaminated envelopes never entered the Pentagon building, being contained to the mail facility on the Pentagon's grounds. All mail is now quarantined, according to Pentagon spokesperson Colonel Rob Manning, also stating that the envelopes were seized by the FBI for further investigation. If ingested, only a minuscule amount of ricin can cause liver and kidney failure, resulting in death. On another note, the Spanish Honor Society has a meeting today during Invest, which will be held in room 603. If you have any questions or want more information about the club, see Mrs. Klein in room 603, which is the same room that the meeting will take place.
Tonight is Northwest's annual homecoming parade. All floats are getting their final touches done today before their big reveal tonight. The parade starts at 6 p.m. and will take place right outside of Texan Drive, followed up with a pep rally at the NISD Stadium. There will be food trucks, fireworks, and much more. So be sure to come out and have a good time.
Speaking of homecoming festivities, NHSTV's Lauren Goad has the honor to sit down with Northwest's very first homecoming queen and talk about how it feels back to be home after 68 years. Take a look.
That's right, Texans. I'm here with Jonelle Mitchell, our very first homecoming queen at Northwest High School. Can you walk me through your homecoming experience?
I walked out on that football field so proud, just almost beyond feeling. And they were playing, I can remember the band playing Let Me Call You Sweetheart. And he handed me a big old bouquet, red and white flowers, so pretty. I'd never gotten flowers before. And then this big old football captain hugged me and kissed me and turned me around. I was just in heaven. I turned around and walked off. There were 6 of the friends, the girls, who were attendants. One of them had sense enough to wear a coat. The rest of us were out there with freezing, but you couldn't tell it. It was the highlight of my high school. It really was.
Yeah. Were you really excited whenever you got to get the crown and
oh yes, very excited. It was all happening so fast, and this was the first time I'd ever seen or experienced it. We didn't know what football queen was. Little country towns, and each little town had less than 300 population, so we were small. 35 in our class, and graduating class.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate you taking the time out for doing this.
Thank you for having me. It was an honor back then to be a part of Northwest, and it's an honor now, so I thank you.
So Texans, Jonelle will be attending the homecoming parade and football games, so make sure you say hi to her or give her a round of applause if you see her. Back to you, anchors.
If you'd like to see the entire interview, check out NHSTV's YouTube channel later this afternoon. You can find it at youtube.com/Northwest High School NHSTV. Texans United in Christ, or TUC for short, has another meeting today during Invest. You'll be able to find them in room 830. Our Northwest volleyball and tennis teams competed last night and dominated the competition. Shelby is back to give you the scores.
Hey Texans, I'm Shelby Rapert and I'm here to give you all the sports news. Let's get right into it. Your Northwest volleyball team played last night against Lake Dallas and would show up yet again with scores of 25-17, 26-24, and 25-17. They have another game this Friday versus Crowley at 5:30 at home, so come and show your support. The tennis team played at Braswell last night and showed out, winning with a score of 14-5. They're now 5-0 in district and still going strong. Way to go, Texans. Keep up the great work. That's all I have for you today. Back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Shelby. Texans, there's a STUCO meeting during Invest in room 636. Be sure to stop by to get an update on all things that go on around our school.
And now it's time for the first Texans on Main Street of the year. NHSTV's Clover Gandy went out and asked people about their favorite part about homecoming, and the answers are not what you would expect.
I'm here with
Coach Russell,
Bree Wardlow,
Malachi, Ozzy,
Hannah,
Juan Lopez,
Simon Restrepo,
Brian,
and Karen, Trinity, Ashlyn.
So what is your favorite homecoming tradition?
I really like getting to go back and visit your alma mater. So when I was in high school, I like to go visit Grapevine High School, and then I also like to go back and visit Baylor homecoming.
The dance.
Why is that?
Because I like to dance. I like the parade because there's a lot of candy and it's just really fun.
The proposals.
Why is that?
Because they're so cute and they make girls really happy.
True. Why do you like the carnival?
There's a lot of candy and it's really fun. Yeah.
Are you on a float this year?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your favorite thing about homecoming?
Definitely the football game.
Why is that?
Because football is fun.
So what is your favorite thing about homecoming?
So my favorite thing would definitely have to be the dress-up days. Like the Spirit Week is just really fun.
I don't like it because I don't have a date.
What? Why don't you have a date?
I don't know. I just haven't asked anybody.
Nice. And you?
The game, and like I like to see all the moms and everything. And
have you been asked yet?
No.
All around me
Not having a date.
Not having a date. Why don't you guys have a date?
Because guys are lame. Because guys are jerks, number one. And number two, I'm not cute.
It's okay. I feel that. So what's y'all's favorite part about homecoming?
I personally love to see the fireworks.
Oh, I love the fireworks, but I like the homecoming parade.
We hope to see you all at the homecoming parade tonight, which starts at 6 p.m. and will take place on Texan Drive. You won't want to miss it.
I am so excited. It'll be so cool to see the very first homecoming queen after all these years. Well, that's all we have for you today, Texans.
Make sure to tune in tomorrow to see your homecoming proposals be featured on the show for the whole school to see,
as well as a football recap of the season.
Have a wonderful Wednesday, Texans. You've been watching NHSTV Live.